I like to use the camera so that I don't have to, or so that I can edit down anything that I might do incorrectly, or I don't know, I just like my camera. So, as we know, in front of a parentheses, there's that invisible 1. So that's a negative 1 that we're going to want to distribute here. I know everybody in the classroom knows that. So we're going to take care of that. We'll have 6n, and then negative 1 times n is negative 1n. With or without the 1 is fine. I'm going to put the 1 there for now. Negative 1 times positive 1 next. Don't put a plus or minus until you decide. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. And over on the other side of the inequality sign, I see some like terms I can combine right now, so I can do that if I so choose. The 3n and the 5n would be 8n. And that's not much of a shortcut because I still have to get this combined to call that 5n. And I'm going nice and slow and making sure I get everything right. I am going to subtract the 5n from the left side, which makes me believe I'm going to have to switch everything around at the end. That's going to be alright. And I'll do that in a different color or something. So 1 is less than 3n. And I hope I'm not going too fast. Divided by 3. 1/3 is less than 1n. Now again, they put this on the left side of the inequality sign, so I want the open mouth towards the end. I'm going to switch this to the other side. Make sure the open mouth is towards the end. Go to 1/3. Change that to a greater than sign. Type in 1/3. And cross my fingers for a green check mark. I'm relatively confident I did all of that correctly. I hope you guys agree. In case the other one doesn't look good. Alright, so I read this. 5 minus 3 times the quantity negative 7r plus 1 on both sides. There's distribute. We all recognize that immediately. Negative times negative is positive. And negative times positive is negative. So negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. And I'm not going to combine my like terms until the next step. Probably the best procedure. Looking at the left side of the inequality, I've got a 5 and a negative 3. That's going to give me 2 plus 21r. On the right side, my like terms both are the r terms, the negative 5r and the positive 9r. That'll simplify to 4r. And then my minus 3 over there. All like terms are taken care of on either side of the inequality, so now it's time to move things around. I'll move this negative, I'll subtract 4r, I should say. This time it's going to end up on the left side, which will mean I don't have to do any fancy spinning things around or anything later. 2 steps. Just subtract 2, subtract 2. 17r is greater than negative 5. And we get a fractional answer again. I ran out of room to write, so I'm going to write that over here. R is greater than negative 5 over 17. Drop down menu, type it in, divided by on a phone, backslash on a laptop, or an iPad, whatever device you might be using.